No idea what this is, but echoes are so damn confusing, it's ridiculous. So let's watch this and get informed because I don't know what this 4 cost, 3 cost, 3 cost, 1 cost, 1 cost shit is. But Sinya said he'd break it down for me. He linked me this video. Let's see what's going on.
Noticed a ton of confusion in my Discord and in YouTube comments lately
And everywhere, because I feel like echoes are so damn confusing.
How exactly echoes work in Wuthering Waves.
Okay.
Today I'm going to do a quick crash course for you guys, so you all have a better understanding and a fundamental grasp on the concept. I understand it seems intimidating at first.
It does, dude, okay. I pulled up this guide from Sip Steven. I don't even know what the is going on. Dude. If I were to look at this shit as a casual, I would quit the game. Because holy shit, there is so much on this. It makes me feel physically ill. Genuinely. I need this shit to be dummied down, and then I will find a way to make this shit simpler.
Garbages and whatnot, but I promise you it's
Look forward to my crap guide to casuals for Wuthering Waves, and I'm going to confirm I'm going to make.
very, very, very simple. And in this guide, I'm going to treat you like 5-year-olds. That
Good.
way, everyone can understand it.
Good. Hey, shout outs to Drake.
Did you guys know that I'm currently running a subscriber giveaway? I'm giving away $100 on the release of Wuthering Waves to a random subscriber. All you gotta
did you know that I'm randomly giving away $1,000 on my Twitch and my YouTube, and all you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch? It's really that easy.
do is hit that subscribe button to be entered. I'll be pulling it on May 22nd for the release of Wuthering Waves.
Same.
Good luck. Alright, so let's jump into it. Echoes ultimately can be seen as gear you equip to your character, such as relics and artifacts from Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. You can obtain echoes by defeating monsters and bosses out in the world and have a chance to absorb them once defeated. This chance scales based on your databank, which increases levels based on how many unique echoes you have previously captured. This encourages you to go out and farm and collect as many echoes and rarities as possible.
And is that capped or no? Does that get to a cap or no? Does anybody know? Or is it like forever? Yes, it is capped? Okay, thank God.
In order to regularly have a chance to catch those 5-star echoes. What is a 5-star echoes? Well, echoes, upon being captured, all come in a specific rank. Again, as I mentioned earlier, you will not be able to catch higher rank echoes until you level up your databank.
I also think a lot of people are freaking out about echo farming because there's a lot of echoes that just like aren't going to be good, right? There's gonna be a lot that are going to be like are not good, and so I feel like it's going to be a lot less stressful than people think it is.
Which means you will need to do some initial farming to actually be able to catch high-end echoes.
Awesome.
So the ranks that I just talked about being 2.
Dude, I love that shit. That's going to make it feel so much more rewarding when you have that shit built up. That's actually awesome.
Which are designated as green and can only level up to level 10. These level 2 echoes can only have 0 substats, which means leveling them up, you will not gain any substats. You will only increase the main stat.
I'm not going to level up a single echo until I have it at least at Rarity 4.
Level 3, which are designated as blue and can only level up to level 15. These can have 3 substats, 5 per level. 4, which are designated as purple and can only level up to a maximum level of 20, can have 4 substats.
Yep.
And you guessed it, level 5, which are designated as gold and can level up to a maximum level of 25. These can have 5 substats and is the high end of all the echoes that you will be looking to farm. As I mentioned earlier,
that's
as
a lot of
echoes
stats.
level up, their main stat increases, and every 5 levels gain a new substat. This all depends on the echo class, which we will get into next. So there are 4 echo classes. Commons, which cost 1, Elite, which cost 3, Overlord, which cost 4, and Calamity, which also cost 4. There are a total of 5 echo slots on your character, and you can only have a maximum cost of echoes up to 10 to begin with, although once you have upgraded your databank sufficiently enough, 12. You can have a cost of 12. All right, so
okay, so that's what it is. So you have 1 4 cost, 2 3 cost, and 2 1 cost to maximize the 12. Okay, that's really fucking cool. I wonder if you can also do like 4 4 2 1 1. Although I wonder if it's specifically strong to be 4 3 3 1 1. You can. Okay. I wonder what the difference is.
You have leveled up your databank,
but obviously a matter from unit to unit.
Cost of 12 echoes to be associated on your
wow, that's really cool.
Basic math at that point.
Dude, guide makers are going to be paramount for this game. as well as like in-game. Like, I feel like Kuro games should kind of hold your hand because it's actually very complicated.
Which means you could have something like 4 3-star echoes for 4, 8, 12 to max out on your echo slots. Although if you did something like that, you would be majorly gimping yourself, as you would not be taking advantage of the 4 set bonuses that echoes provide. So realistically, unless something major changes with how the ecosystem works, or there's any significant nerfs or buffs, you're going to be wanting to run a 4-cost echo, a 3, a 1, and a 1. This gives you up to the cap of 12, and also gives you 5 echoes to gain stats and substats from. Obviously, this will also unlock the 2-set bonus, assuming you have put specific echoes with the specific...
Dude, I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't care what build I'm going. I'm running monkey on every single character and just slamming the fucking log and slamming the fucking log and slamming the log. Like, I'm going full bananas. I'm going full monkey mode the whole fucking time.
Specific bonuses that match together. So the first echo slot on your character is what's called your active echo slot. Each echo has a unique attack, ability, or buff, which can be used to enhance your in-combat experience. The order of the rest does not matter. Each echo has 2 primary stats and up to 5 substats. The possible primary stats are, for common class, HP percentage, attack percentage, defense percentage. For the elite class, HP percentage, attack percentage, defense percentage, energy regen percentage, or an elemental damage boost. Keep in mind, this is not a flat all elemental damage boost. It will have to pick from one of the elements, and you will not be receiving all of them. So it will be one specific elemental damage boost.
Okay.
Next up, we have the Overlord and Calamity class, which both have complete overlap with HP percentage, attack percentage, defense percentage, crit rate percentage, crit damage percentage, or healing bonus percentage. So as the Overlord and Calamity class are the only one that could have the crit rate percentage or the crit damage percentage, depending on your character, you will most likely want the crit rate percentage or the crit damage percentage on the vast majority of DPS in the game. And when it comes to the secondary
First of all,
stats,
this is really cool that we have slave echoes. Second of all, another addendum is very important to add, that crit rate in Wuthering Waves caps at 50%. So you're going to want to be very careful with balancing out your crit damage and crit rate. It's going to be very realistic to have a 50% crit rate and like 189% crit damage. So yeah, building's going to be very interesting.
depending on the Echo class, you're looking at, for the common class has a flat HP, secondary stat, elite class has the flat attack, and again, Overlord and Calamity both share the same with a flat attack. This is not a percentage, this is a flat number.
Not true? What do you mean? Yeah, it is. Oh, fuck, I'm retarded. I was getting that confused with solo leveling. Oh, I'm so dumb. Wait, fuck, I'm so sorry. Bro, I play too many gotchas. 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 Anyways. I play too many.
Echo substats are randomly generated every time you upgrade it by 5 levels, and the substats can be the same as main stats. The list of possible substats are flat HP, flat attack, flat defense, HP percentage, attack percentage, defense percentage, crit rate percentage, crit damage percentage, basic attack damage bonus percentage, heavy attack damage bonus percentage, resonance skill damage bonus percentage, or resonance liberation damage bonus percentage. When echoes are leveled up, the main or primary stat bonus increases with each level. Alright, so the next mechanic we have is tuning. Tuning is what actually allows you to unlock the substats on the echoes. Again, every 5 levels, the echo gets you a new sub-slot, depending.
This is the one thing where I'm really giving Kuro Games the benefit of the doubt that they're not gonna fuck this up. Because this is the one aspect of the game that I'm very stressed out about. Like, very, very, very stressed out about. Because if this shit sucks, people are going to be miserable. But I do think there is a way where this could be balanced, and it doesn't exactly go to Relic Hell. So, I want to go back and fully understand this system.
Damage bonus percentage, or resonance liberation damage bonus percentage. When echoes are leveled up, the main or primary stat bonus increases with each level. Alright, so the next mechanic we have is tuning. Tuning is what actually allows you to unlock the substats on the echoes. Again, every 5 levels, the echo gets you a new sub-slot, depending on...
So, it really couldn't be that much different from what we already have. But the way that it goes is there's 2 different materials that you use to level up your echoes. You have the echo material, and then you have the tuners, right? So it could just be as simple as that. Level it up, and the reason why that's good is because if you can level it up and it's easier, then you'll be able to access the main stat bonus a lot quicker, which can be good for more free-to-play players. and then you tune and hope to God you get something good. I think this will be a system that's pretty miserable for the initial start of the game. And I feel like your first set of relics is going to be really fucking bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one full set of 5-star echoes, and I'm going to max them out. And then once I get a 5-star set on every single character, then I'm going to go for the initial good one roll. If I get the one good roll, then I'll go to 2, right? And then I'm going to do that over and over and over again and completely restart the sets. But yeah, it is every gacha for sure. But something about having 2 materials required for leveling up relics instead of 1 is still very foreign to me. I've never seen a game like that before.
And the rarity up to a cap for legendary at 25 for 5 total sub slots. You should only be using your tuning materials on echoes that rolled the perfect main stat, as tuning materials will be relatively scarce. Alright, so again, this is another system that sounds more confusing than it actually is. Unlike games like Honkai Star Rail that you automatically get the substats when you level up your item, in Wuthering Waves you will actually have to use an item to unlock the substat. So when you put 5 levels into it, you do not immediately get that substat unlocked. You will have to use a tuning item, which depends on the rarity level of the echo, and they all have different items to use depending on the rarities. And just to emphasize this once more, this puts a huge focus on only tuning the echoes that have the perfect main stat you want to use. That way you are not wasting materials.
And the reason why this is okay, and let me explain this, okay? Because this sounds pretty scary, and I was afraid when I first heard this. So it says you can only roll on things with perfect main stats. The reason why that's important and the reason why it's not that scary is because the ability to grind the initial echo to get that right main stat is infinite. This is not a game where it's going to be like energy gated. You can farm as many of these as you like. So you will have a much higher chance of getting the correct substat, and this is the way to balance out the infinite grinding. That's why it sounds really scary, but it's not. Because there's almost never a scenario where you're going to find yourself not having the right substat, because you can just grind for it if you need it, right? So this, once again, Wuthering Waves is a gacha game to where if you want to play it, you can play it and you can make progress. You don't have to, but you should be able to play anytime you want and be able to actually make progress and not just run around and pick mint and berries. Right? That's the big difference, right? If you are playing Wuthering Waves and you need people to play with, okay? Because a lot of these systems, guys, you don't have to do this, but I'm letting you know the multiplayer aspect is highly abusable. Highly abusable. We already have a whole group of people. I have a lot of my theory crafters in here as well who really know what they're doing in Wuthering Waves. Okay, so if you want to play, if you need people to play with, mods, spam the Discord link. You can go in here. I'm also doing a $100 giveaway in here later if you do want to join. You can join the Discord. Tons of people in there. Tons of people already just waiting for Wuthering Waves. They're down to answer any question that you have. There's tons of voice calls, and we also have a Wuthering Waves section for general talk as well as advice. This is the biggest Wuthering Waves Discord out of all the content creators. So if you are, wow, holy fuck, we got alerted. There's so many people joining right now. Oh my God. Holy fuck. Okay, markers resolved. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, holy fuck. Yeah, there is going to be hundreds of thousands of people in here at all times. So if you need buddies to play with, they are here waiting for you. They're down to help. If you're nervous and you get overwhelmed by larger calls, I also made some voice calls with some limited amount of people able to join them. If we need more, I can make more where there's only 5 people allowed in. So if you are a little bit more socially anxious, you can't handle that many people. Maybe you have autism and you can't handle all the voices. You can join one of the less overwhelming voice calls. You're more than welcome to join this shit because I know how it goes. It is very overwhelming being in big calls. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join all these calls, meet new people. I mean, there's 80,000 people in this Discord waiting to help you. We have some great mods who are willing to help. You can go on here and you can type fucking Pog or Holy, do whatever it is that fucking you want. But yeah, really great Wuthering Wave sections, great mods. If you need anything, just let me know. But yeah, really trying hard to push this because you will be able to play pretty much infinitely and meet a bunch of new people if you actually do multiplayer. But once again, you don't need to. And let me explain to you why. Because this is a single player game. Your progress doesn't matter compared to other people's accounts. So if you want to get stronger, you can, but you're not forced to get stronger, okay? Do I have to link my account to get the drops? Yes, you do.
Because these materials will more than likely be scarce, and you will probably only get a certain amount of them per week for playing the game. Alright, so next up, how exactly does collecting echoes work? So collecting echoes is akin to catching Pokemon, but in this case, every time you defeat an enemy, it has a chance to leave behind its soul, in which you could absorb it, or, in Pokemon terms, catch it. The drop rate and rarity of the echo depends on your databank level.
Yeah, so what that means is the higher your databank level that you get, which is it's like adventure rank in Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact, the higher you get, the more often they'll drop, as well as the higher rarity you can get.
Drop rate for echoes starts at a 10% chance, although levels up to 20% once you level up your databank further enough.
Yep.
Enemies reset daily, although you can visit your friend's world to farm their monsters as well. Loot and co-op is personal, so every player in the world has a chance to get the echo on kill. You could essentially...
And you know what else that means? It's the same thing for, and let's remind everybody, because some of you guys might be nervous about doing echoes. If you find a shiny echo, like Pokemon, that shiny echo will then become a skin. So whenever you use the character, you don't need the shiny echo to be good. You've already unlocked the shiny echo skin. So that means that you can go shiny hunting with your buddies too, which is a lot of fucking fun. Like a lot. How will you know it's shiny? It'll look different than the normal mob. It'll have a different color palette.
Farm infinitely.
There are shiny Pokemon in this? Yes. So let's say like a normal mob is like black for the normal one. You can find a white one if it's shiny.
Echoes will reset in everyone's world
a lot of fun.
during the daily reset, which the time will vary from region to region. If I had to guess for the US players, our reset will happen somewhere between the midnight and 4 a.m. time frame.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Interesting colors. That's kind of Pull up the turtle example. Yeah, shiny turtle wuthering waves. So here's what happens. All right, you have the normal skin where it's black, and then you have the shiny better version where it's white. Okay, and that's pretty much. This is how you'll know if it's a shiny Pokemon or not. Is that not so better? Well, because it's shiny. It's because it's shiny. It's better because it's shiny. What do you mean white is better? No, I'm saying it's better because it's shiny. And that's it. Yo. I feel like we're fighting over no reason here, guys. I feel like we're all on the same page here. I feel like it's because it's shiny. It's because it's shiny.
So, what if you don't have friends? Well, luckily for you...
Well, then your name's Tectone.
I have a huge community of echo farmers over on my Discord.
As well as my Discord. Yo, Mod, shout out the Discord.
We'll be running constant echo hunting events for every single region. Come on over to discord.gg/LOLshinya or click the link below to come on by. I'm also running a 15 Battle Pass giveaway over there for the release of Waves and drawing it on May 22nd live over on my Twitch. I hope you see it. Alright, so next we have the databank, and think of this as your Pokedex, but it levels up. Your echo drop rate starts at 10% and goes up to a maximum of 20% at level 10. Your max absorb rarity, meaning the rarity of the echoes that you can catch, starts at rank 2 and goes up to rank 5 at databank level 15. You can only obtain echoes one rank below your cap, meaning if your cap is rank 4, the lowest you can receive is rank 3. That way you're not able to catch any garbage once you get your rarity up to level 5, as you can only catch downwards of level 4. This means no rank 3 or rank 2 monsters will be able to be captured once you get to a specific level. Oh yeah.
Isn't that fucking awesome? It's so good. Like, it's so fucking good. I felt like they really have this system fleshed out. And I really feel like this might be the best system we've ever seen. I think people are really nervous because it's different, but I think it's gonna be really good.
And I forgot to mention, echoes are going to have shiny variants, which don't do anything for you combat. And
yes, they do. It makes you look cooler. It makes you look cooler, and that's all it is.
Are strictly aesthetic, but I know how crazy you Pokemon shiny hunters are out there, and I know you guys.
I'm not using an Echo unless it's shiny, and I will be finding a shiny day 1 of release.
are going to be obsessed with this. And to reiterate, even though I said it earlier, you start with a 10 echo cost limit, but this goes up to 12 at databank level 9. This will be extremely important, as unlocking all of those 5 slots to put all of your echoes in will be the vast majority of your power on your
Dude, if I get a shiny monkey day 1, I'm gonna fucking bust.
Collecting unique echoes and rarities is how you're actually going to level up your databank. And finally, within the databank, we have the Sonata Gallery.
So let me just explain that in case you didn't understand that for some reason. That means you do want to collect at least 1 copy of every echo, right? So that means every single time a new update comes out, catch 1 of every echo. It's going to help you level up your whole roster a lot more. It's like a Pokédex.
Gallery, which shows all the set effects of all the echoes and which echoes can have which set effects. Not all echoes can have each different set effect. Only specific echoes will have specific set effects, which means you can focus on the echoes you want to farm for specific set effects. Each set has its own personal element, as well as healing, energy regen, and flat attack, for a total of 9 different set effects. And the following set effects are currently in Wuthering Waves. We have the Glacio set effect, Freezing Frost. 2 set increases Glacio damage by 10%.
Yes, sir.
5% increases Glacio damage after using a basic or heavy attack. For Fusion, we have Molten Rift, which increases Fusion damage by 10%, and after using a Resonance skill at 5 set, increases Fusion damage by 30%.
I'm about to give a really hot take in a second.
Next up, we have the Electro set, Void Thunder, which increases Electro damage by 10%.
About to give a
and
nuclear
for the 5
take.
set, after using a heavy attack or Resonance skill, the Electro damage is increased by 15%, and it can be stacked twice for 30%. Next up, we have the Arrow set, Sierra Glare, increases arrow damage by 10% on 2 set, and for the 5 set, when using the intro skill, arrow damage increases by 30%. Next up, we have the Spectro set, Celestial Light. 2 set increases Spectro damage by 10%. The 5 set, when using intro, increases Spectro damage by 30%. We have Havoc Eclipse. 2 set increases Havoc damage by 10%.
Yep.
And the 5 set, after using a basic or heavy attack,
It's going to be very simple as put the Havoc set on the Havoc character. Put the Pyro set on the Pyro character. And then all of these are going to be power crept in later updates with more universal sets. I can already see it coming.
increases Havoc damage by 7.5%, stacking up to 4 times. And finally, for the non-specific elements, we have Rejuvenating Glow, which the 2 set increases healing bonus by 10%, and the 5 set, using the outro skill, the attack of the entire team is increased by 15%. Next up, we have Moonlit Clouds, which is the energy regen set. 2 set gives a 10% energy regen increase, and the 5 set, after using the outro skill, the next Resonator on the field gets a 22
insane nuclear take incoming
0.5% increase in attack. And last but not least, we have the pure attack percentage Endless Resonance, where the 2 set increases attack by 10%, and the 5 set, when on the field, attack increases by 5% every 1.5 seconds, stacking up to 4.
I'm thinking, you have this? Nuclear take. I'm thinking I only farm this set. I think it'll negatively affect my overall damage, but make it easier to gear everything up. It's the same shit with like the Quantum set in Honkai Star Rail. I'm thinking maybe I just grind this, take the L on the max damage output if I were to optimize everything, but it's either farm 7 different sets or just farm 1 and be like slightly inefficient. Because I know this set works on characters like Gian. And I know this set works on characters like Kelcharo. It's not preferred, right? But I could technically do it. So I'm thinking maybe I just focus everything on grinding this shit, is what I'm thinking. The ER set or the attack set? The attack set. I think maybe I just farm the attack set for all of my damages, and then maybe I farm just the energy regen set for the other ones. But we'll see. But you're begged to play. So here's the crazy thing. In this game, you can't gem god. They will literally ban you for even trying to gem god, right? Which means my gems in this account, I'm actually going to be completely free to play, which is disgusting. Like I kind of want to puke. Kind of want to fucking puke, right? It's the safe set? Yeah, absolutely.
Every 1.5 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. So at the end of the day, echo farming will be the true endgame of Wuthering Waves, and I foresee people spending dozens upon dozens of hours farming echoes to get the perfect substats. Please play responsibly,
not sound beautiful?
As this game isn't going anywhere. I obviously cannot control your own personal enjoyment out of the game, but I would advise attempting to min-max every single aspect of it. You're just gonna burn yourself out. And
no,
that's it. You're now a master of Pokemon. I mean echoes and Wuthering Waves. Drop me a comment down below.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I still don't get it. Yeah, I still don't get it, man. So Dan, when I go here, okay. So, oh, wait a minute, I get it now. So it's just like, okay. So if it's a 4 cost echo that you're using, it can roll crit rate and crit damage. but you can only run one for specific builds. Right? If you're running a 3 cost, then the only stats that you can get for main stats are arrow and attack percent. And then for 1 cost, you get attack percent. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay. Yeah, it actually makes sense. Okay, and then there's another priority. Yep. Easy. I get it. I get it, brother man. That is really that easy. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. I'm a fucking genius. Yo, Shinya, good fucking video, man. Good fucking video.